Fortnite. The online craze is putting children at risk from online creeps. This presentation is to investigate news media texts of the dangers of Fortnite. What is Fortnite? Fortnite is a game that features up to 100 players battling to be the last person standing. What are the dangers of Fortnite? Law enforcement have intervened to make parents aware of the dangers lurking in Fortnite. The game features online chat with strangers that cannot be turned off, that is leaving a potential risk of children being targeted. So it is important that parents and teachers understand the exposure associated with the game and enable safer play. The first article I investigated, Crim Selling Players, conveys a negative view of online games such as Fortnite. This is because of the cyber safety impact on children and parents. Children's data, including their email addresses, phone numbers, and passwords, are being sold online after it had been stolen from the game's website. Some examples of information for sale on the dark web include the data sets are passwords, emails for gaming accounts, and phone numbers captured from social media apps like Snapchat. Next, I investigated the social, moral, and ethical issues. The social issue, cracking down a way to make online gaming safer for players. The moral is that parents and teachers have an understanding of dangers of Fortnite. And lastly, the ethical is getting young children to see the importance of the online gaming world. Let's have a look at the text structures identified in Media Text 1. Let's have a look at the text structures identified in Media Text 1. The language features that were identified in Media Text 1 was emotive language. The article reads, Crim Selling Young Gamers, represents the criminals are stealing information like emails, phone numbers, and passwords to people through the dark web, causing children's accounts to be hacked and leaking personal information. This makes parents worry about their privacy. Another language feature is modality. Modality is a single bi-grammar expression, which are the moods, that expresses a speaker's general intentions. I feel that this is strong when talking about privacy that can be taken by criminals. The next article that I investigated, The Real Dangers Lurking in Fortnite, also portrays a negative view on online games. This is because of the techniques the journalist has used to influence the reader to feel negatively about the online games. Far-right groups are using online games such as Fortnite to radicalize kids and recruit them into their own organization. Christian Piccolini shows that some game hints can start by talking about how some in-game races are superior to others. For example, to move on from there to drawing real-world parallels. Next, I also identified the social, moral, and ethical issues. The social issue is if social media or YouTube says it's okay, then it's okay for children to carry out the same actions. The moral issue is for parents to study up on online games like Fortnite to see if it's suitable for their children to be playing. And the ethical issue is players shouldn't listen to what YouTubers or social media celebrities say because it's most likely wrong and most likely just to start a trend. For example, the dance move dabbing. The language features that were identified in Media Text 2 was also emotive language. The article reads, if you thought addiction was the only thing to worry about when it comes to online games, you're wrong. There's something far more scary hiding. This is a big attention grabber that is directed towards parents whose children play Fortnite. This shows scary and didactic text because it presents examples of how dangerous the online gamer world can be. Next, I also identified the text structure that was in media text 2, which was review. I chose this because I believe that it was an analysis about the hidden messages that the creator of the games put in to have an effect on kids who see this symbol like the swastika that can brainwash children into becoming racist and becoming radicalized kids. The Australian reader will read a page from left to right and from top to bottom. This is also the standard reading path. In conclusion, I feel that both articles have big impacts on the Australian audience because both articles convey the dangers and hidden messages that the game Fortnite has, and also creates awareness to parents about the video games and finding ways to keep information private.